I'm Jim Traxler. I'm Interim Director of Music and the Arts at John Knox Presbyterian Church. You know, I've been walking with Jesus for, about 65 years, since I gave my life to Christ in the balcony of the Methodist church that I grew up in Troy, Ohio. You know, when the elders of jazz would play in a Methodist church, I always liked to joke that I grew up a Methodist until I realized I was predestined to be a Presbyterian. Most of the time they got the joke. Back in the 70s, when we were wearing those awful 70s clothes, Avery and Marsh songbooks were really popular, and we sang their songs all the time in fellowship groups and study groups. I even played the guitar back in those days. The dozens of songs that these two Presbyterian ministers wrote were not exactly great music, but they expressed our faith in entertaining, simple ways, yet were profound lyrics. I think the songbooks I had are long gone. I can't find them anywhere. But there were two songs that have stuck in my brain over the decades since then. One was a satirical song, something you won't find in a hymn book. It went something like this, and I would sing it for you, but I can't remember the melody. I can be a Christian by myself. Leave my dusty Bible on the shelf. I'll sing a hymn and pray a bit. God can do the rest of it. My heart's the church, my head's the steeple. Shut the door and I'm the people. And some other verses went something like this. I can be a Christian by myself. I'll break some bread and drink some wine, have myself a holy time. I'll take the offering, then I'll know where that money's gonna go. So please remember, Lord, when I die, give me my own cloud in the sky. After this life with its labors, don't bug me with needy neighbors. I get a chuckle out of these verses whenever I think of them. I think we all know we can't be Christians by ourselves. We need each other for friendship, for support in hard times, to celebrate good times, and to worship and to sing. That's what's been so difficult during this pandemic. In many ways, we have had to be a Christian by ourselves, even though we at John Knox have done everything we can to be a community of believers through online worship and these devotionals. And you may have noticed that we consistently say that you are not alone. God cares for you, and so do we. But I so want to sing with all of you again. I don't like singing by myself. I can pray by myself, but even Jesus said, wherever two or three are gathered in my name, I'll be with you. That doesn't mean he's not with us when we're alone, of course. He is. But I think Jesus meant that we can support each other so much better when we gather in his name. So I, for one, am so happy we will once again gather in person in his name starting June 20th. Maybe not singing quite yet, but we can see and touch one another again and feel the physical presence of the church. Not the building, but the people who are the church. And that brings me to the second Avery and Marsh song that has refused to leave my brain. This one I can sing, unfortunately for you, for better or for worse. I am the church, you are the church, we are the church together. All who follow Jesus all around the world, we are the church together. Yes. It's simple but it's true. We are the church together, walking with Jesus. And it bears repeating. You are not alone. God cares for you, and so do we.